Good evening and welcome to the Mazda Sneak Peek Party! Please give a big round of applause to Mazda Philippines, Burma's Auto Philippines President and CEO, Steven Tan.
Hey guys. They say I should speak here, but nobody will see me, right? Somewhere over there. Good evening. It's really good to see so many people. And so when I was coming in here, I made a lot of friends. And people said like, congratulations. And I said, for what? I said, well, things must be going really well because you're throwing a party. I said, you know, and people who are in the car industry now will know that the economy is really slowed down because the car sales is slower. And when things are getting a little tough, what do, right? You throw a party. So enjoy yourself tonight. What we're going to do now is that we're going to present the product. You see, tools under wrap. That's a CX-9. You can see there are some new technology in this car. So I'm going to get on the stage so we can get on with the show. Okay? So I'll come around and talk to you, but I'll let the show go on. Okay? So have a great time.
Good evening, everyone. So I'm here to present to you the first of 3 vehicles that we'll be showing. You already see it on the screen in front of you what these 3 vehicles are. So first, I'll be talking about the new Mazda 6 behind me. Before I talk about the car, I'd just like to give a brief background of the concept behind the design. Last August 2017, Mazda Motor Corporation Japan announced Sustainable Zoom Zoom 2030. So this is actually the mission of Mazda to bring about a beautiful earth and enriching people's lives through car ownership. And Mazda has promised that they will continue to develop cars that will inspire people by showing the value that's found in the vehicles that they produce. In the slide that I'm showing, there are 3 words: Earth, Society, People. First, I'll talk about Earth. Very simple. Mazda has made the promise that it will be Mazda's way to continuously contribute to a sustainable future by reducing carbon dioxide emissions. So Mazda will continue to improve the engines of its vehicles in terms of fuel efficiency and emission standards. Next is society. This is all about bringing to society and to people the sense of safety and peace of mind at all times with the cars that they produce. So Mazda's way is to continuously develop safety features that will be necessary and useful to the society. And third, people. Maybe a lot of you have already heard of the term Jin Bai Tai, or horse and rider as one. So this would now talk about Mazda's intention to continuously enhance Jin Bai Tai and deliver true driving experience. So that is actually the springboard for the new Mazda 6. This is still the current generation Mazda 6. Introduced in the Philippines in 2013, Mazda has the Mazda 6 as its flagship model. Throughout the years since 2013, there has been constant improvements. Maybe many of you would know, from time to time there would be some updates in its interior and exterior design, improving it, making it better. And then back in 2016, Mazda introduced the technology called G-vectoring control. Many of you would actually know about this by now. But for this time, 2018, as I've mentioned, based on the Sustainable Zoom Zoom 2030, Mazda intends to make a big leap in the improvement of the vehicle. And this is going to be the biggest upgrade so far. and the new design of the signature wing. More exciting and more elegant would be the interior of this new Mazda 6. As you can see, Mazda's actually more or less changed the entire interior. I will give you some snapshots or snippets of what I'm talking about. First, they've adopted a 7-inch LCD meter screen display, which actually gives the driver more options to select or what they want to see in front of them. The 8-inch Mazda Connect monitor. It used to be smaller, now they made it bigger to make it more visible for the driver. My personal favorite, the frameless rear view mirror. Mazda then adapt this just so that they can be looking more advanced. Actually, the concept here is to eliminate anything that can actually provide distraction to the driver. And then also you would see there's now a lot of tasteful use of different elements such as wood, satin chrome, and suede material. Now the seats. Actually, Mazda engineers have also adapted a new seat design. This is entirely new, different from the previous model. These seats are now more comfortable and they actually provide more support. But what I'd like to highlight now is that this Mazda 6 now also features the Napa leather interior and very apt for tropical country like the Philippines, it now has ventilated driver and passenger.
The product story for the CX-9. Alright, so as you all know, the CX-9 was really developed for the North American market and in particular, the United States. Now, in order to succeed in the US market, it had to fulfill 3 specific customer values. Number 1 is on power. Number 2, it had to be a mid-size SUV that can fit the average American family. And of course, number 3, it had to have 3 rows and 7 seats. So the CX-9 definitely achieved all of this. So in terms of power, it featured a 3.7-liter V6 engine that's capable of producing 277 horses and 366 Newton meters of torque. And of course, being a mid-size SUV, it can easily and comfortably accommodate a driver and 6 passengers. And of course, the dynamic styling of the previous CX-9 and the ride handling and quality is definitely above the competition at the time. In fact, it was so successful that in 2008, Motor Trend awarded the SUV of the Year, and it was even awarded the North American Truck of the Year. And in 2016, the next generation CX-9 was introduced, of course with Skyactiv technology and Kodo solid motion design. And it quickly surpassed its predecessor, being named as finalist for the World Car of the Year and named by Car and Driver as the best mid-size SUV. So this new generation CX-9 shares a lot of the key customer values of its predecessor. It's also a mid-size SUV that can comfortably accommodate the average American family. But at the same time, it also features a very powerful engine. Equipped with a 2.5-liter Skyactiv gasoline engine with dynamic pressure turbo, it can produce 227 horses and 420 Newton meters of torque. But more importantly, it is definitely more fuel efficient and has better styling and more car-like handling. So as Patrick shared, the CX-9 has also been constantly being improved, similar to the Mazda 6. So last year, we introduced the new CX-9 with G vectoring control. But for this year, major improvements have been given to the vehicle to meet more customer expectations. And these are NVH performance, ride handling performance, interior comfort, and connectivity. So let me begin with NVH. So in order to reduce NVH, Mazda engineers had to clearly articulate what their objectives were. And that is to provide clear conversations between the occupants inside the cabin. And to do this, they had to analyze how the path of the noise travels from the outside to the inside of the cabin. And by analyzing this data, they redesigned the ceiling to add more sound-absorbing materials, and the flooring was also redesigned to add more sound-insulating materials. So overall, the combination of these two factors improved NVH drastically. Next, the engineers also aimed to provide a better ride handling and ride quality performance for the new upgrade for the CX-9. And they did this by adjusting or improving more elements between the steering system and the suspension system. And overall, this achieved improved ride smoothness and handling performance. And new for this year, we're also introducing the Signature Series Napa leather interior, as you can see here. And this is exclusive to the all-wheel drive variant. We're also introducing the 360 view monitor camera on the all-wheel drive variant as well. It also comes with ventilated seats similar to the Mazda 6. And lastly, CX-9 customers will be very happy to know that they can integrate their Android smartphones or their Apple iPhones into the Mazda Connect through standard Android Auto and Apple CarPlay.
So the MX-5, of course, has been the epitome of Jim Baita, our horse and rider one mantra. And basically, it is a representative of the best of driving for Mazda. The best product to drive, the best product to be behind the wheel of. And this is what the MX-5 has always been about 30 years, almost, by next year, 30 years ago. So when it launched in 2015, the ND, this one, the series, won the World Car of the Year award, won the World Car Design of the Year award, the only model so far to win both titles in the same year. And on the while, we've gone through some different improvements along the way, quality improvements. But this time, we're giving it more performance improvements for 2019. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2019 MX-5. So new, the 2019, so in crystal, of course, signature color of Mazda. The 2019 MX-5 offers even better sound, the exhaust that is. So it sounds better, sounds richer, sounds fuller. Especially for those Miata Club guys, Miata Club drivers who want to enjoy the feeling of a sports car. This one will give you even better feel, even better resonance inside because of a redesigned resonator. And of course, standard for all variants for the 2019 is tilt and telescopic steering wheel. So for those tall guys out there, we just have to pull back the seat in order to fit inside the car. This time you can bring the steering wheel even closer to you so you can find the optimum driving position. And of course, standard for all automatic variants, soft top or RF, is the rear camera. I'm sure a lot of Miata Club guys are asking for this, but this time for the automatic 2019 models, we do have standard rear backing up camera. Inside, well, still continue outside, is we have the 17-inch BBS wheels, of course, and complementing that is the recliner seats. And for the RF Club edition, these two features come standard. Of course, the car seats will still have the Bose sound system installed. So all of these upgrades, if you like to say, are of course complemented and highlighted by the 184 PS, 181 horsepower for those guys in English, engine under the hood. It's the 2-liter Skyactiv, all improved, ready for 2019. The dual mass flywheel, even smoother running, and this will give you, Miata owners, Miata people, Mazda enthusiasts out there, an even more enjoyable, fun, and fulfilling drive in your MX-5. So in summary, all of these improvements, NVH improvement, more flexible seating position, the tilting telescopic steering wheel, the BBS wheels, and the car seats for the RF Club Edition, and of course, the engine under the hood, the Skyactiv G2-liter engine. All of these are designed to deliver true Jinbei-type performance and pleasure for driving. So ladies and gentlemen, your 2019 collection from Mazda.